Hello and welcome back. I'm Aditi. In the previous section, we learned about the statistical functions. And now in this section, we're going to learn about the following logical functions. If function, if error function, countif function, sumif function, and average if function. Let's start the lecture with the if function and we'll learn more about other functions in the upcoming lectures. If function is a logical function which returns one value if condition is true, else it returns the other value. Let's try this. Let's say we want to know if the profit made by selling a product is greater than the shipping cost or not. So we simply write equals to if and specify the condition. And then the value which we want if the condition is true, else the value if the condition is false. And then we press enter. Let's do the same for all other values as well. For that, we can simply drag over here and the formula automatically gets copied for other values as well. And now in this lecture, we are going to learn about the if error function. So let's begin. The if error function in Excel is designed to trap and manage errors in formulas and calculations. Let's say we want to know the sales per order. So for this, we divide the sales by the order quantity. Let's say we have an order quantity as 0. This might sound unobvious, but let's consider here to understand how if error function works. So if we try to divide the sales by 0, it will throw an error because division by 0 is not possible. To deal with such cases, we use the if error function. Let's try it. We write equals to if error and specify the calculation to be performed and then the value which is to be displayed if the error occurs and press enter. Now we can drag over here to copy the same formula for other cells as well. We can observe that one of the values is 0 here because it was an error and we specified the value to be shown as 0 in case the error occurs. So we can use the if error function in many other cases as well if we have a missing value in between and many other such possible cases. And now in this lecture, we are going to learn about the countif function. So let's begin. The countif function is an Excel function to count the number of cells in the given range that meets the given condition. Let's say we want to know the number of products for which we actually have a profit. That means the number of products for which the profit is greater than 0. For this, we use the countif function. We write equals to countif and we want to know the number of products for which profit is greater than 0. So we put the greater than sign and we specify the range from the first value to the last value and then press enter. This returns the number of observations for which the profit is greater than 0. Now let's say we want to know the total number of orders which are equal to 10. For this, we use the countif function. We write equals to countif and we want to know the number of orders equal to 10 and we specify the range from the first value to the last value using the same Ctrl+Shift+Down key and then press enter. This returns the count of number of orders equal to 10. Similarly, we can find the number of observations falling under any other condition using the countif function. And now in this lecture, we're going to learn about the sumif function. The sumif function is used to sum all the values in a given range based on some criteria. Let's say we want to know the net total profit for all the products for which we actually got the profit, which means products for those profits is greater than 0. So for this, we write equals to SUMIF and specify the complete range from the first value to the last value, and then the criteria to be greater than 0, and then press enter. This returns the total profit. Now let's say we want to know the net profit for all other products for which the profit is less than 0, which means the products for which we actually got loss. So for that, we write equals to SUMIF and specify the complete range from the first value to the last value, and then the criteria to be less than 0, and then press enter. This returns the total negative profit, or say total loss. We can find the actual net profit by adding both the profits. And this is how we use the SUMIF function. And now in this lecture, we are going to learn about the use of average if function. The average if function is used to find the average of values in a given range based on some criteria. Let's say we want to find the average sales, but with the condition that the sales are greater than 500. So in this case, we use the average if function. We write equals to average if and specify the complete range of sales, and then the condition that the sales are greater than 500, and then press enter, and we get the average of the sales which are greater than 500. Similarly, let's say we want to find the average quantity ordered, but with the condition that the order quantity is greater than 20. So for this, we write equals to average if and specify the complete range of order quantity and the condition that the order quantity is greater than 20, and then press enter. This returns the average quantity ordered. Similarly, we can use the average if function with our other requirements as well. And here comes an end to this lecture. We learned about the different logical functions. In the next section, we are going to learn about conditional formatting. Till then, stay tuned and keep enjoying.